Hello to the little one, the bigger one, and the biggest. Today we're offering you weapons of any taste and size. Here are 10 of the coolest and most unusual guns of all time. Let's go. How can you protect your house? Install an alarm system and get a big dog. Or construct a DIY Gatling gun that will consist of 6 rifles attached to each other. The third option seems to be the most reliable. This weapon is made of 6 Soviet-style SKS rifles. It fires quickly and accurately. Press the trigger once and make 6 holes in the body of a person who tried to intrude into your home. Storing such a weapon on the territory in the US is completely legal. However, its creator, who wished to remain anonymous, sold his or her creation at an auction for some $3,500 to be on the safe side. What do you think of this chopstick? How is it different from all the other ones? In fact, this is a rather spy item designed to make one shot and disguised as lipstick. KGB agents used to employ such a spy gun back in the day. One shot can kill a person. Here's why they used to call this device a kiss of death in the West. 1 barrel is good, and 4 is better. This is the principle that inspired the creators of the gun called Duckfoot. It received such a weird name due to the unique arrangement of its barrels. There are 4 and all pointing in different directions, like a duck foot. The 4 barrels are located in a small angle to one another, thanks to which the danger area increases significantly. An owner of such a gun could kill several assailants at once. A huge, monstrous weapon that rather reminds a naval cannon. Putt gun is a truly unique weapon. Its size is striking, and its purpose is a bit shocking. It is intended to hunt ducks. The size of the weapon is conditioned by the ambition to kill as many birds as possible with one shot. According to records, at the beginning of the previous century, an American hunter finished off 90 birdies with one shot from such a weapon. He was firing right from his bows, since it's almost impossible to hold such a cannon in the air when making a shot. The record holder of the Guinness Book of Records, the biggest revolver in the world. It was built by Polish engineer Ryszard Tobis. He dreamed of creating something grand and decided to build an exact enlarged copy of the legendary revolver by Remington. A couple of years later, Ryszard presented his creation to the public, 28mm caliber. Charge weapon of 138 grams, barrel length is almost 1.5 meters, and the total weight of the weapon is 46 kilos. It shoots and strikes a target from the distance of more than 50 meters, which remains the world record to date. Now, the smallest gun in the world, Kolibri. The size of this hottie is surprising and makes you think of the gun from the Men in Black. It was created over 100 years ago, and only 1,000 copies were issued between 1910 and 1920. It's a little longer than 4 centimeters. The bullet featured a 2.7 caliber, weighted 0.2 grams. It had an initial speed of 150 meters per second. Its magazine contained 5 cartridges, and it was to be inserted into the handle. It fit perfectly into the tiniest of palms. "200 shots in 5 seconds. And that's not a Tommy gun, not even a machine gun. It's Glock with its hellish magazine for 100 cartridges. The radial design of the magazine separates it into 2 parts, each containing 50 cartridges. It rotates at a frantic speed like a roulette and delivers shells into the body of the weapon. The only disadvantage is it would take quite some time to recharge the gun. Nevertheless, what a pleasure it would be to shoot 200 bullets from 2 automatic Glock guns in just 5 seconds. the 950 JDJ 24.1mm. Yes, this is the caliber that 3 unique American limited edition rifles feature. Handling such a gun is not easy. Depending on the design, its weight is from 39 to 50 kilometers, and expensive shells that cost $40 a piece, and a crazy recoil when shooting. Well, what did you expect? It's a ruthless rifle for ruthless men. The chopstick gun was only invented in the middle of the 20th century, but long before that, another curious self-defense weapon had been invented. It's a ring-shaped gun created in England in the Victoria era. The ring is actually a 6-chambered mini revolver. Despite the small caliber of the bullet, it would be enough to shoot at an unprotected part of the body, for example, neck, to inflict mortal damage. And now, probably the most famous strange gun, Apache Nanjet. Designed as a knuckle duster, it was invented by a great French designer, Louis Delaune, in 1869. Designed as a usual knuckle duster, the gun was a dangerous weapon in the hands of assassins who seemed to adore the weapon. Aside from the charge cylinder, the knuckle duster contained a 3-centimeter knife. This devilish combination of compactness, steel arms, and firearms interested assassins who applied Apache Nanjet for covert and imperceptible murder.